Good morning. My name is Odile Gertze.
And my name is Rodelio Lewis.
And welcome to Gondwana Collection Namibia's
Black
Black Friday
Friday
Bonanza. Okay, the nerves are over. The ice is broken and we are finally here. The day that we've all been waiting for. I know that quite a few have been eager for this day because those vouchers are one of the hottest items that you can get on any Black Friday anywhere in Namibia.
Facts are facts. And I think what everyone is excited for is like, we've all gotten the registration done. We've all gotten ourselves our Gondwana Card. So we know that right now is the moment, as of 7 o'clock, for those names to be drawn and for us to sit down and sit with our phones and say, okay, I'm one of the lucky ones, so let's get into it. But of course, if you're wondering what that means, I'm one of the lucky ones, we of course have a little bit of a lowdown to give you guys to understand how it works this time around with the Black Friday Bonanza.
So instead of having all the vouchers sold out within 3 seconds, we wanted to make sure that everyone gets a chance to get their hands on a Black Friday voucher. And we have two options between the 250 Namibian dollar vouchers and the 500 Namibian dollar vouchers. We will be drawing names every 30 minutes. Every half an hour, we will be drawing names. How many names will we be drawing every half an hour, Rodelio?
So in the first half, we'll be giving away 10 tickets that'll be, of course, eligible for the 250 Namibian dollar voucher. And then at the bottom of the hour, around about 7:30, we'll be giving away the $500 Namibian vouchers. So I hope you guys are ready.
I hope you're ready.
I hope your phones are charged because you're going to get an SMS that will, of course, let you know that you need to jump on over to an email so that you have access to buy your vouchers. So please keep your phone ready with you because it's about to get crazy.
And in case you needed to know, the number that you need to look out for is 0811
603
466.
So let's check it out and make sure that you guys are ready for the bonanza.
Okay, we just need to check with our team because we're live. We will always be looking, away from the camera, but we make sure that we look good for you.
Good
right?
angles at all times.
Oh, and speaking about looking good, I'm wearing a Namibian designer designed by Danella, a dress which you can get from Segura, a mall right here in Maromo.
Oh, and of course, we had to keep it local van local is lekker.
I was about to say that myself.
I have to steal so now and then. So I'm out here in Zuriel by Louis Munana. Of course, it debuted at Fashion Week just recently. So we're just bringing it all back home so that we can really enjoy this Black Friday.
And we want to look good while we're with you for the next 10 hours.
It's going to be a long day, but we're excited with all of you as well. Now, are we ready?
Are we ready?
No,
not yet.
Not ready?
Not yet.
We got 2 more minutes to go.
2 more minutes. Okay, then that's great. Then we can tell you all about the little ad breaks that we're going to be having between the draws. It's important to note that once your name has been announced, you have exactly 1 hour to make your purchase.
Yes.
If you do not make your purchase within that 1 hour, you will forfeit your vouchers.
And I don't think you want to go through that because the thing is, the first group of 10 will have their opportunity. Then our next group, which is of course having their opportunity, will be there as well. And we're pulling 60 names per hour, correct?
60 names per hour.
But of course, there's one. Yeah, I was.
Oh, you're gonna say it.
I'm like, but there's one special something that happens right in the last 15 minutes of each hour. Now, could you tell us a little bit about that, Odile?
Well, every hour, Gondwana Collection Namibia will be giving away vouchers to Namashasha River Villa. You know about Namashasha River Villa, don't you?
Of course. I watch your stories.
Oh, yes. It is absolutely one of the most breathtaking properties that Gondwana Collection has to offer. It sits on the banks of the Bobwata National Park. It's right in the heart of the beauty that is Bobwata River as well. And what makes it so beautiful and unique is that it's secluded. It's just for you and your partner with no one to bother you and just having you immerse in nature.
And of course, who doesn't want to enjoy a little bit of nature? I mean, we showed up in green to give you guys that nature feel.
Yes.
So be sure to get yourselves ready. But of course,
we kind of are dressed to go to Namashasha.
I just want to listen.
We're trying to hint.
We're trying to throw hints here, guys, because if you don't know this already, that voucher, of course, will be taking one person with their partner. So it's, of course, a deal for 2. So we're 2, and if you don't have a friend, we're good with going with you guys.
Yes.
But we know now that it's officially happening. The draw is starting right now.
I don't know if you can feel it. The stress just
The
went through my
nerves
body.
is
Yes. Okay. We do need to let you know that once the names have been selected, they will appear on your screen.
Yes.
You won't be seeing our pretty faces. You'll be seeing your name there. So make sure that you keep your phone ready, and also make sure that you're ready to go and pop over to your email, where you will receive an email with all the information that you need on how to make payments and how to get your vouchers or obtain your vouchers. The email address that you will be receiving all the information from is blackfriday@gcnam.com. If it's any other address, it doesn't count. Give us that address again, please.
It's, of course, blackfriday@gcnam.com.
That's
Check
correct.
it out and make sure that you guys are there so that we can make everyone happy this Black Friday.
So we are busy drawing the first 10 names, and
So-
these 10 names are eligible to buy vouchers valued at 250 Namibian dollars. We have the first few names selected. Are we ready to share them?
Well,
We are. Okay,
go.
let's go to our special mic right here. So there we go. As you can see, we have all the first few names here.
all right. So we're jumping on into our first two names. First two names. Odile, I'm going to go this side because I'm throwing you. We have our first name, Jacques van Vieren. Jacques van Vieren, our first name. Our second name is, of course, Joanna M. van Skalkwyk. Odile, our next names.
Congratulations to Hannes Engels. You are third on the list for the top 10. Jessica Moore as well. We have Jaden van Wyk. Anna Uwanga. Rodilio.
And then we've got Jernette van der Spuy.
Please do forgive us if we mispronounce your names. This is the first time that we're all seeing these names as well. So that was our 10.
Sorry, we have the wrong 10.
Okay.
This is live.
Is it on?
Is it recorded?
So this is what happens when you start with live streaming. And as you know, this is the first hour, so we're still ironing out a few wrinkles here and there. We are sorting out the template for you, but we have selected the first 10 names, meaning that you should have already received your
Yes,
SMS.
that's right.
And because, as I mentioned, we're streaming live, everything might be a tad bit slower, like a bit of a lag. What did we say, 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like just a 2-minute lag between what's actually happening. So it's like one of those Chinese movies. The words might move and we'll just come afterwards. So just give us a little moment and of course we'll catch up with everything. But of course, as Odile has mentioned, you should have received your SMS by now so that you know that you are eligible for the first 10 vouchers worth 250 Namibian dollars. So check out your phones, get it out, charge it up. Halom af in flight mode af. Ek ken mos julle is so. Check out what's actually happening and then jump on over to the email and check out that you can obviously get your voucher. I see we've got a signal. Is that our signal to go back?
And I
Let's
think
go.
here the names are back. All right. So let's just confirm them one more time. Correct? I see we have a bit. We have Selma Nakambale. Congratulations to you, Samantha Mutonga. Anna Uwanga. Please forgive me if I didn't say it right. Jaden van Wyk is also on our list for the top 10 of the first 250 Namibian dollar vouchers. And then, of course, Jessica Moore, congratulations to you as well. And while we sort out our technical difficulties, and then we are just making sure we have everything. Jacques van Vieren, Joanna van Skalkwyk, Hannes Engels, Jessica Moore, and the most beautiful name that I've seen here. As you can tell, we are just sorting out some technical difficulties, but we will get there as well. We have a username here by George, but I do not believe that's the one at all. No. And then for our last top 10, we have Mbunjaye. Congratulations to you. But you should all be receiving your SMSs regardless, so that you should know as well. Rodelio, would you mind letting us know about the payment methods?
Well, of course, if you guys want to pay out, you, of course, have different options. There is Pay Today, of course, which I know everyone is very familiar with. So check out your Pay Today option. We've got some videos that we'll be sharing with you guys as well on social media. So check it out, and then you'll have an idea exactly of how to do it. Let's not forget you also have got your debit card and your credit card. So if you want to grab that bank card out, today is the day to use it properly for your Black Friday sale. With us, of course, here at Gondwana for the Black Friday Bonanza. Now, we've just released the first 10 names, and of course, you are eligible for the 250 Namibian dollar vouchers. Check it out as soon as possible. We've sent those SMSs out, and let's make the magic happen right here, because who doesn't want to have a good travel session this December around? So make sure you get those tickets out, make sure you get your voucher, and of course, don't worry, we've got a whole day set up, because we'll be here for 10 hours giving away all of these exciting vouchers just for you and everyone else. Oh, you're back.
Rogelio, I got my SMS.
You got an SMS?
Yes, I did.
Are we going on a trip?
We are so going on a trip. All right. Your SMS should read, Gondwana Bonanza. Dear Odile, that's me. You have been selected for a Type 1 voucher winner. Please refer to your email for further details. You have 1 hour to make payment. Just 1 hour. We cannot stress this enough. If you do not make any payment within this 1 hour, you will lose in that 1 hour.
What else does it say?
If you do not receive an email, make sure to check your junk mail, but it has to come from this email address, blackfriday@gcnam.com. That's about it. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time for you to go make a payment so that you can get your voucher, Odile.
Okay, make payment.
There's-
And payment made. We basically just want to share what happens when you get those SMSs.
That's right.
So after you've made your SMS, you will get the payment of Dear Odile. You have successfully purchased 2 L within the next 72-hour line for the Gondwana Bonanza. And it's basically there to answer all the questions and anything you might need.
There we have it.
The first sale just happened. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay.
So I see everyone is awake. Everyone is ready for this Bonanza special.
Everyone is ready to tell you.
Okay.
You would probably go to Dune Star Camp.
You know me well enough, don't
Yes,
you?
I know you too well. That's probably going to...
She's the genie. She's the genie.
The only reason why you would go to Dune Star Camp is so that you can take me with you.
Oh,
Yes.
I knew there was a catch. It's typical genie move.
One thing about being unplugged from taking the Gondwana Bonanza voucher
Today.
today.
So get it, guys. Get it.
Yes.
And as we now know, we've got our first sales happening.
We have,
We've got
yes.
another draw coming up in just a couple of moments, guys. So we'll have another couple of names pop up, and you'll, of course, be eligible for that is the 500 Namibian dollar voucher. So please keep your phones out and keep them ready. Make sure that your bank is ready so that you can...
As you can see, everyone is quite busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite chaotic. Actually, when you walked into the room around 6:30, when I walked into the room, I noticed that everyone was very relaxed. But it's because they train professionals. When it comes to Black Friday Bonanza at Gondwana Collection, you are dealing with a team for you. Its action prides itself in promoting not only this country is what makes Gondwana beautiful. So with that said, we want to share a couple of our videos that we have made over the years that highlight the beauty of Namibia, but also just sing her praises.
So let's jump on over into that ad break, why don't we?
Do we have time to? Yes? Are we ready to do it? Okay. And go.
Infinite blue skies, vast landscapes that roll into forever. The ancient Namib desert that meets the ocean with a kiss of mist. And waiting for you to sing love songs to us once again. Of hearing the elephants rumble and the lions roar. The laughter of children fishing in the river, without a care in the world. Gazing at Ruacana Falls as the Kunene tumbles between the old baobabs, driven by its ancient yearning to reach the sea. Standing on a Kalahari dune at sunset and raising our glasses to this wonderful adventure of life. Dreaming of You, Namibia. Is this the country of endless horizons? Is this a place where you can explore a rich and versatile culture? Is this a place with a variety of different foods to explore? Is this a place where you can peacefully gaze at the stars? Is this a place with deserts, rivers, and sunsets? Is this a place where you can rediscover your freedom? This is the place.
is Odile Gertze, and I am your proud Gondwana ambassador.
Namibia, like no other place on earth. A haven built on sunshine. Vast expanses under crystal clear skies. A paradise with 300 days of sunshine, offering limitless opportunity for transcendent golden hours. Where we gather around the campfire and the skies ablaze, recounting adventures, captivated by the song of the night.
Welcome back. Jinx.
I was really trying to see who was going to go first.
Welcome back to the live stream of Gondwana Collection's Black Friday Bonanza. And those were the videos that you could have enjoyed, which includes Endless Sunshine, Journey Through Namibia, Place of Dreams, top travel destinations, and of course so much more that is coming your way. Now, before we continue and before we draw our next 50 names in this hour, or the next half an hour, we want to tell you a little bit more about Namibia River Villa.
No, I just found out from Odile because I was trying to like research a little bit and be like, okay, cool, let me see what this villa is all about. And Odile was like, babe, you read one more time. Let's pretend like, you know, scene. It's a brand new moment and I'm asking you for the first time. Can you tell me a little bit about the villa one more time?
Okay, all right. One thing I didn't tell you yet is that we all know that Gondwana Collection properties fall within a collection within Namibia. So you have the Namib Desert Collection, you have the Zambezi Collection, and then you have the Secret Collection, which includes two properties, one of them being the Namibia River Villa. So the reason why we call it the Secret Collection is because we want to protect and we want you to embrace your privacy to such an extent that you can really just let go, let loose, and relax and properly enjoy your vacation the way Namibian vacations were meant to be enjoyed.
Oof, I like the sound of that.
So, as I mentioned, it's right next to Bophuthatswana National Park, and if you do book a stay at the villa, if you should win a voucher, you will have the opportunity to indulge yourself in many activities, including a game drive through Bophuthatswana National Park, plus an intimate dinner just for you and your significant other. Now, as Rodelio mentioned, the Namibia River Villa only takes two people because we want you to embrace that intimacy that comes with it. It can be a girls' trip or it can be a romantic getaway.
She can do with a romantic getaway.
Don't make it so obvious. Come on out. But it's absolutely worth it. I would actually go there all by myself if I could because it is so beautiful and intimate. The views that you have of the wildlife, the scenery, it's just absolutely perfect. And you have, well, downstairs, you have your little patio veranda where you can either have a braai or barbecue. Inside, you have your living space. In the corner, you have a little library with a few board games that you can indulge in as well. You have a fully stocked fridge, fully stocked bar, fully stocked little pantry corner in the area, and it's just absolutely perfect. And the second you walk in there, you might as well just get into your swimwear because you're going to indulge and enjoy so much. Don't go swimming, but enjoy the heat while you're at it. And then, of course, upstairs, state-of-the-art bathroom, and then the bedroom. But I see that we're running out of time. We actually need to go interview someone. Can I be excused?
No, by all means, by all means. Don't worry, she's not booking the villa just yet. There's still some time for you to get some space there. So make sure that you guys sort that out as soon as possible. We're going to get our next voucher numbers in just a couple of moments. But for now, Odile is heading over to do a quick little interview for us, to talk to someone very special, and I hope you guys are ready for this one.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Can I keep it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
Okay, and we can cut away 5.
And I am here in what we call the war room, where all the magic is happening. Where if you make your purchase for the Gondwana Collection voucher, this is where the magic happens, basically. And we have a great auditing team as well. And leading up the team is Theo. And I just wanted to ask him a couple of questions about what how he finds the chaos of everything. Theo, good morning. How are you?
I'm really good, and you?
Good, thank you. The first question I actually want to ask you is, what do you think of the Black Friday Bonanza concept? People are saying it's a little complicated, but we're thinking this is bringing the type of order that we need and allowing everyone to get the vouchers that they deserve. What do you think?
From my experience, earlier in the week, we had exposure to the Power Automate tool, the Microsoft tool, and the day was really well planned, and they have a really exceptional team. So I'm really comfortable about the day. So I'm really happy about it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. What do you think of work? What do you think about working with Gondwana? How do you enjoy working with a team? Do you enjoy it? Let me not assume.
So I've been on really well-structured events and everything. And from an accommodation experience, all the Gondwana lodges are a wonderful experience. They have a unique character, each lodge. So I've really enjoyed it.
Now that you're talking about the different lodges and the different characters that come with it, please tell me, which is your favorite Gondwana lodge? I know I'm throwing you under the bus with this one. Which one?
So we really like the northern part, the Caprivi part. So I'm a really big fan of the Namibia Lodge. So that would be my best experience of the exposure I've got to the Gondwana lodges. We
were actually just talking about the Namibia River Villa. Have you had a chance to experience it?
I've not had the exposure yet, but I've been exposed to their lodge accommodation as well as their camping. Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful experience. It's close to the river. You see a lot of wildlife. So I would really the public should really visit this lodge. It's an amazing lodge.
I agree as well. So if you do get your vouchers here on the Black Friday Bonanza, make sure that Namibia is part of the list of properties that you would want to visit. I think we can get back to the studio, right?
Yes, that's.
Thank you, Theo, from our auditing firm. And Rodelio, back to you.
Much faster. All right, and we are back, guys. As you know, we are busy with the Black Friday Bonanza here at Gondwana Lodges. And if you don't already have your registration sorted out of the lucky draw of people that have the opportunity to buy their vouchers. Now, we're just getting ready. In a couple of moments, we're going to be drawing the next 500 names. Ooh, it just happened? Okay, the next 50 names have just been drawn for the $500 Namibian vouchers. And of course, if you are one of those people, check your phone right now and make sure to find out exactly how you can get yourself some tickets. We'll be sharing more information as time goes by, but we've got those names, and my beautiful friend Odile is going to be reading them in just a couple of moments.
Yes, I am. I do believe that everyone can hear me loud and clear, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. This first name, I think we're cut from the same cloth, because this is also the name that I would personally want for myself. We are just finalizing the last few things before I start reading out the names, and then we can start. So, starting off with our first name, Princess Diana Julume, Odunkara Bergesen, Innocent Ben Wilders, Nisha Pillay, Martha Chuses, Christy Haidua, Sebastian Gerard, Heather Zamumani, Adriano Deku, and Samantha Haynes.
Someseb, Malikwa Meyer, Herman Dreyer, Thomas Zivolo, Franziska Lambrecht, Leonard Shidigwa, Petrus Kaveb,
Leroux, Johan Amunela, Andre de Jager, Wilke Ollis, George Frederick, Marie Jacobs.
And of course, we're continuing on with our list of names. Remember, these are the 50 names that have been drawn for. That is the $500 Namibian vouchers in the Gondwana Black Friday Bonanza. Next up, we've got Chris Louis de Klerk, Alga Drews. We have Christina Perestrello. Y'all have some interesting names out there.
Salatiel Johannes, Justin Simata, Gwendolyn van der Walt, Kevin Meton, Adele Conradi, Kaylin Christian, Mike Nadel, Johannes Maritz, Leonardo Capello, Theophilus, and then we've got Desiree Kiel, Linda Tirion,
Vika Ulenga, Anka Ha Lenke, Carol Ruber, Justina Nehale, Johannes Maritz, and then, of course, finishing off with Ndahambelela Shatiwa.
There we have it. Those are the 50 names for the 500 Namibian dollar vouchers. And of course, you've received your SMA, so let's get it going and make sure to purchase as soon as possible.
So, while I was rudely interrupted, I was still busy telling you about the Namushasha River Villa. Actually, no, it wasn't rudely interrupted because Theo also loves the Namushasha property. And so, as you could tell, there's a variety just waiting for you there. So, how it all happens is when you arrive at Namushasha River Lodge, they will then take you on a private little tour on Bopwata, right next to Bopwata National Park. You can braai or barbecue, or you can just sit down and enjoy the beautiful sounds of nature with a good cocktail. Speaking of cocktail, did I mention that you have a fully stocked bar? Yes, a fully stocked bar. That's all yours to indulge and enjoy in as much as you want while you're there. You can also have a fully stocked fridge and kitchen, which you can organize arriving at the villa with the team of Gondwana there. And what makes it awesome is that you can either decide to cook your own meal or you can have the restaurant deliver your meals. The options are endless because we want you to enjoy it as much as possible. When you head upstairs, up that very private, intimate staircase, you will be welcomed with a gorgeous queen-size bed that overlooks a beautiful, another patio where you can just see the horizon of Bopwata National Park. It's great to just fall asleep, and can you imagine sleeping in with that sunrise waking you up? And then, of course, your partner, who might be an early bird like I am, will go downstairs and prepare a gorgeous cup of coffee. You cannot go swimming at all. You have to keep everything indoors because it can get dangerous if you are not responsible with your surroundings, because that's the most important part. Being responsible while you are touring Namibia. I like to call it responsible tourism. But once you are responsible, that's how you know you can really enjoy it. And since I'm overselling the Namushasha River Villa, although overselling doesn't exist when it comes to the villa, we are about roughly a couple of minutes away from announcing our first lucky Gondwana Bonanza winner for the Namushasha River Villa. I think, Rodelia, you can quickly join me while you're here. Yes.
Only at 1:45?
Oh, only at 1:45.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get the music in a couple of moments. But as you guys have heard now, Odile has no such thing as overselling.
No.
She's, of course, given us the full rundown of exactly what you can experience when you go to the villa. And, of course, I think at this point I'm very sad that I didn't register.
I know.
Because, we've got our Gondwana cards, but if you did not register, unfortunately, you will not be part of the draw today. But there will be other opportunities, maybe next year, because, we like last-minute things in Namibia. But for the people that, of course, have done the work, you have the opportunity. So do not miss out on your opportunity to, of course, buy your vouchers. As we've mentioned, we've just released the next 50 names. I mean, there's a fully stocked bar, there's a little, queen-size bed, and I'm like, maybe I should show up in my bathing suit
You
somewhere.
really should. But those are just the overall features, because when you walk in there, Gondwana really makes an effort to make it a personalized experience. I remember when I arrived there, on the bed there were Namibian cosmetics products for me there.
Oh.
So you have your shampoos. You had this little pouch where with different. Never mind the fact that after you've with through Bopwata National Park, then you decide, I think I would enjoy like a good old book. They have a selection of books that you can read there. They also have a selection of board games that you can try there. Although if you and I ever go there as friends,
Yes.
we are not playing board games. I will be too competitive, and there goes my relaxation out the window. And with that said, I think it's time that we move on to the next item of our itinerary. We're going to have a quick break for you, but we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back.
I was like, this time I'm like, let's see.
We don't practice that at all. We just want to play. We just want to see what happens when we usually do it, because so many people think that we're related, which we're not.
We're not at all. We just do a lot of the same things: act, present,
MC, all that jazz in between.
and sometimes we also go on Gondwana Lodge trips.
Adventures.
Because we know where to go when we want a good vacation.
Absolutely. Speaking of a good vacation, we are about to draw the name for the first Namibia River Villa
Yes.
winner. But with the names that are being drawn, we decided that we're going to change things up a little bit, just ever so slightly.
Teeny tiny.
Rodelio and I will not be announcing all the names that are there. Instead, we will throw them onto the screen with a bit of background music as well, so that you need to go through the list and make sure that your name is there.
But as you guys know, you are of course receiving an SMS as well. So
Yes.
it's like it's a double up system. So just make sure that you've got your phone with you. Make sure you're checking out the live. Make sure you're checking your email. And as Odile mentioned way in the beginning, if you're afraid that you might not be seeing your email, even if you did receive a text message, be sure to check your junk mail and spam mail to make sure that the email isn't just being thrown away, because so that you can enjoy your voucher.
Also, please remember, if you have any questions, we noticed there are some questions coming up in the live. So if you have any questions, you can dial the hotline, which is 011
603.
603 466. Let's repeat that, 011 603 466.
There you have it. And
Yes.
of course, you can also send an email to also just connect with us on that is Black Friday at
GCNAM.com.
There we go. I was
I'm
like,
sorry, I
hoping-
was a little distracted because
Oh,
Yako's
I see
standing there and it's
the
like
looping finger.
I know that means that that means that we're about to draw the
Guys,
Oprah one. It's like,
waiting for it.
who's
Guys,
sitting at home like this right now?
I mean, I feel
That
like
would be me.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
would
it's
be-
us.
Yeah,
like,
that's so us
they're
actually.
not wearing these nice outfits.
Okay, and the first name has been announced. Your name is being thrown onto screen right now.
Please.
Elna.
We're the
You're
same
taking-
person, so they won't mind.
Literally,
They
we
won't
even
mind.
dress the same. We might even look the as mentioned, if you have any questions, it will all be given to you and the T's and C's in your email.
That's
But if you have
right.
any more questions apart from
Say check out the live as soon as possible on Facebook, guys, because I just watched it for the first time like a couple of moments. Like when we look down, we can see it, and I'm like,
Yes, that's why.
Let me give a little bit of space to Odile because we look really, really nice today. So please,
Oh, I'm so glad you
check-
said it.
I mean,
was thinking it too.
Oh, you
Yes.
were thinking it?
Yes. But actually, it's the Gondwana feeling that you get
It
when you
is.
visit